You already have a personal brand, whether you're aware about it or you're not. Every post, every comment, every like, every DM, that's building your personal brand. And if you don't have any of that and you're not active on social media for whatever reason, you're also building a personal brand. Most people think personal brands are just for influencers and people that want to become famous, and that can't be any further from the truth. If you're in real estate, business, or leadership, you are the brand. Your sellers are checking Facebook. I have had countless interactions with real estate agents where they made comments about, oh yeah, you're definitely a credible buyer. I checked you out online. I saw your YouTube channel. I saw you on Facebook. I saw you on Instagram. I saw you have this property. Oh, tell me about this property. I've had a lot of conversations where it's very clear that the other person is looking into who you are. They want to know who they're doing business with. What kind of person are you? Are you a real buyer? Are you a real person? Are you doing the thing? I've had a lot of agents add me on Facebook before I even had a conversation with them. So it was very clear to me that they were doing their homework. Even potential partners that you're thinking about doing business with, I can assure you, they are looking at your social media presence to seeing if you have one. And if you do, what does that say about you? Are you a trustworthy person? So yeah, you may not care about your personal brand, but it's speaking on your behalf, whether it's there or not. Now here's the good news. You can take control. You can control the narrative. You can share your values clearly. You can show people the behind the scenes work that you do. You don't have to be an expert in the field of real estate or business or whatever to create a brand. You can do that now as you're learning on this journey. Share with people, share with your friends and family on Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform you use. And tell them what you're doing, tell them what you're working on. They may want to put money into your deals. You never know unless you speak it into the universe. You could take the learning opportunity you're going through right now and create content about that to help grow your personal brand, even if you don't know anything. You could talk about a situation where you messed up. Maybe something that I've said has led you to already start thinking differently. You could draw upon that situation. Hey, I messed up in a prior experience. This video helped me unlock this, and now I'm gonna do this. This shows people that you're willing to take accountability and you're learning to grow from your experiences. That starts to speak to your character. See, you didn't have to have any experience to be able to make that post. Another idea, what I wish I knew in my first 90 days of real estate. You could talk about the things that you've already learned in some of these videos. Or you could talk about things that you've learned without watching these videos, right? Things that, let's say you've been in the community for a couple of months. There's people that are just joining today that are completely lost. They don't know where to begin. Think about those experiences that you had, put yourself in their shoes, and create content that adds value to them and helps them along, and maybe not make the same mistakes that you made. Another super easy post you can make is, hey, I watched this video. Here's what I learned today. Here's how I'm going to implement this in my business. Here's how I think you can benefit from this too. Very easy post that you can make. And maybe your post doesn't even help anybody. But what that does by you focusing on it daily, you're building consistency. You're learning a new habit. You're forming new connections in your brain to make this a part of your daily routine. And I can assure you, maybe you feel like you don't have enough knowledge right now, but when you start to accumulate more and more, you're gonna get more and more ideas on what to post. And it will lead to the most amazing things. I've had so many opportunities that have come from my YouTube channel, me posting on Facebook, me posting on Instagram. It's led me to create so many relationships with people that I would have never had access to had I not done that. Now, everyone has their own reasons for not posting on social media. So if you have some legitimate reason why you can't, that's completely fine. I understand that. I respect that. But if your reason for not posting on social media is a fear of how you'll be judged, I do want to talk to you about that, if that is you. As I'm filming this video right now, I have a zit on my face. You see that? I haven't had a zit on my face like that probably since I was in high school. I don't know if it's stress. I actually have another one like right here, like a couple right here. So I'm thinking it's stress, right? This thing has its own zip code. Like, it's so huge. I've had this for a week and it was like 10 times bigger a couple days ago. My 2-year-old son, gotta love kids, they're so honest. He walked up to me and he pointed at my face and he said, "Boo." My wife just started dying of laughter. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I don't care. I don't care. I am posting this video on YouTube. I do not care that I have a huge zit in the middle of my forehead and it's got its own zip code. You should not care either. I was at Pace's office probably like 4 months ago, and we were doing a capital raising seminar, and he said something to me that really opened up my mindset towards creating content. And that was, nobody cares. You are not famous. Nobody is watching your stuff, especially when you start posting on social media in the beginning, especially YouTube. It's really hard to grow on YouTube. You're gonna get 2 views. It's gonna be your mom, your spouse, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. And that's it. YouTube's algorithm is punishing. It wants to find out, are you willing to put in the work before it starts rewarding you? It's that simple. Are you serious about this journey? That's what the algorithm wants to know. And when Pace said that, it completely changed the game for me in creating content. I stopped worrying about what other people were gonna think about what I was gonna say. And I just started posting, just started being my true, authentic self, not caring about what other people are thinking. I'm not doing this to become famous. I'm sharing my journey. And yeah, are you gonna run into people that are gonna have a lot of negative things to say about you at some point? Probably. It's just part of it. You can't let other people that may or may not drag you down stop you from helping the other people that do need your help. You'll think about it this way. If you're not posting your journey and sharing value, you're robbing people of creating a better life for themselves. So stop caring about what other people think about you and start sharing your journey. At the end of the day, everybody cares about themselves. When you go on a Zoom and you're worried about your makeup or what zits you have or don't have on your face, guess what? Everyone's doing the exact same thing for themselves. No one cares about your zit. I can go on a call and no one's even gonna notice it because they're too busy focusing on themselves and looking at themselves on camera, worrying about the same thing. No one's paying attention. So hopefully that is a message that unlocks for you if you have been holding back on social media because of that reason, because I know it worked for me. It made me so much more comfortable to start posting and sharing my journey. And I'm so thankful that happened. So I hope this video helps.